Hey guys, Shadowz here. Welcome back to another Gears 5 video. Today we are going to be discussing the new Hivebusters Campaign DLC being confirmed, release date, new characters and so much more in Gears 5. It's the next generation of Xbox console gaming is almost upon us, beginning in 2 weeks time on November 10th. The Croatian studio are preparing alongside the release of the Xbox Series consoles what honestly feels like a re-release, a fresh start for both Gears Tactics and Gears 5. While we can already expect a crossover between the two Gears games, graphical and content updates, as well as also the Operation 5 new season starting a week later in Gears 5, it does look like TC aren't quite done there with the Gears news, as just last night they made an awesome announcement that many of us have been waiting on. Earlier in the year 2020, new gameplay footage was spotted in a Microsoft GameStack Live episode at TC, showing what looked to be a cinematic cutscene featuring Team Scorpio's Mac, Lani and Keegan, which I've discussed with you guys now in various videos over the last few months on the channel, that for the first time in 9 years, the Gears of War franchise with Gears 5 would be getting a campaign DLC, which we did guess right, and yes, is actually happening. In an exclusive interview with IGN, the Croatian studio have made the announcement, confirming the Gears 5 Hivebusters Campaign DLC by firstly tweeting, Gears 5 is getting a story DLC that will shine the spotlight on a different squad of heroes. Here's everything we learned about it in our exclusive interview, continuing with the following. All I can say is December, and the title is Hivebusters, so it might give you a little hint as to what the content might contain. Said so Kano, the principal lead producer on Gears 5 at TC. It will be available on Xbox One, PC and the new consoles as well, so it will be optimized for those too. Other than an estimated playtime of 3 to 4 hours, Kano did say that more DLC details, including whether or not it will cost anything, will be shared in early December. Members of the Croatian studio previously said they weren't interested in developing a story DLC for Gears. Kano said the philosophy of the statement is still true, in that they don't want to hold anything back when developing a campaign, but chose to develop the expansion after the fan request. So everything that we have learned so far about the upcoming and newly confirmed Gears 5 Hivebusters Campaign DLC is the fact it will be releasing in December 2020, just a few months away from right now, approximately be around 3 to 4 hours long in game time length, as well as also feature Team Scorpio. What we know about Team Scorpio is Hivebusters from the Origin comic series is the fact that issue 1 did begin on the island of Bahanu and finishes with issue 5, seeking revenge on the Swarm Hive who did kill Mac's family and community, deciding to continue their hive-busting operation, with Kate and Dale's trip to New Hope Research Facility being an Act 2 of the Gears 5 campaign, and TC confirming on their most recent lore-focused Gears developer livestream that the venomous gas used by Team Scorpio was actually found there, does suggest the current timeline for when this new campaign at DLC could be taking place in the universe itself, depending on whether it would be a prequel or a sequel to the Hivebuster comics. If Mac, Lani and Keegan of Team Scorpio are making an appearance in the Gears 5 campaign at DLC, it could be likely we could also see other new characters such as Tak, Hana and the return of Colonel Hoffman, who is in charge of overseeing the Hivebuster operation. Please make sure to leave me a comment down below telling me what you think. What is your guys' opinion on the Gears 5 Hivebuster Campaign at DLC? What characters, enemies and plot story setting would you guys like to see the most? For me personally, I am of course very excited indeed that the campaign at DLC has finally been confirmed after a little bit of a while now. After making several videos just discussing and speculating about it all this year, the one thing I do hope to see the Hivebuster story deliver, and that is to bring back the enemy antagonist or villain, a general light swarm character similar to Ramon's Scourge of the past, and even most recently the Locust scientist Ukon from Gears Tactics, a main enemy, a big baddie to fight against in an epic finale showdown after battling through waves and waves of enemies. I feel like there is so much more Gears story potential to be explored around the Swarm origins, the hive mind and the possibility of surviving Locust, that I just cannot wait for another opportunity to jump straight back into the action of the Swarm War on Planet Sera. So there you have it guys, the full details on the Hivebusters Campaign at DLC being confirmed, release date, new characters and so much more in Gears 5. Give the video a thumbs up and share if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you already. Thank you guys for watching, and as always I shall see you in the next one.